Hey guys, so I'm just going to walk you through how to do page 1 and then you'll finish up this packet. This packet's going to show you graphing radicals, graphing those square root functions, all the different transformations, which we actually did with parabolas already. So we took that parent function, y equals x squared, and we moved it left, right, up, down, we stretched it, we compressed it. And that's what we're going to be doing with this square root function. Same concept, except for now we're talking about square roots. So remember, square roots have limits, okay? Limits on your restrictions on your domain, because we can't take the square root of a negative number. So in this, we know x has to be greater than or equal to 0. Which means when you plug in -4, again, it's imaginary. They tell you to write error. I'm fine if you just cross it out. Same thing with square root of 3, -2, -1. So in this one, we don't want any of those negative values. Square root of 0, that is 0. Plug in 1, square root of 1 is 1. Plug in 2, square root of 2 is a decimal. I probably wouldn't have used that number if I was graphing this on my own. But you get 1.4-ish. Square root of 3, square root of 3 is ugly again. 1.7-ish. And square root of 4 is 2. So I would stick to the numbers that I know the square root of. I would have done 0, 0, 1, 4, 9, 16, stuff like that, stuff you know the square root of. And now we're going to graph. So when x is 0, y is 0. And then 1, 1. And then let's go ahead and skip to 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. After that, I would have done 9, 3, right? Square root of 9 is 3. But we're going to keep going and going and going and going very slowly. So notice it's like half of a parabola because you only want that positive half. Alright, so let's get some stuff down here, a little information down here. On the number line, plot the x values for which the function is defined. So we're defined, we want the x values from 0 to infinity. So yes, we can include 0 all the way to infinity. So how do we write that as a domain? How do we write that as a domain? You can have x has to be greater than or equal to 0. Or you could do your interval notation from 0 to infinity. I did put range at the bottom. That's my handwriting because I just want you to practice range. So remember, range is your y's. So we want y to be greater than or equal to 0 here, right? Or again, you could do that interval notation from 0 to infinity because that y value is just going to keep going up and up and up and up and up. Alright, so that's what you're doing on these pages. Now I will tell you sometimes these coordinates work and sometimes they don't. If they don't work, just exit out. Okay, we're not going to take any square roots of negative numbers today. So if it gets you the square root of a negative number, just exit out. Also, when you're graphing, stick to stuff you know the square root of. I know they put some weird numbers in here, but stick to those nice ones. 0, 1, 4, 9. Think of things you know the square root of, and it should help you. So you should be seeing some moving left and right. You should be seeing some moving up and down. And you should see some stretching or compressing. And then I put a little cube root function at the end as well. So you can practice with cube roots as well. I think that's it. So get this done, finish this up, do the maze. On the maze, I just want you to let me see if I can pull it up. So on the maze, there it is. All I want you to do, you're going to go through the maze. So you're going to look at the graph. So notice this moved I just want you to write up to. So that way I know what's going on in your head. I don't want to just see lines. I want you to just, in some blank spot on this graph, just put up to. And then you go in the direction, so this is actually left to. This one would be up to, so you're going to go to B. And then tell me what happened. It went to the left, or it went to the right, or it went up, or went down. Whatever the case is. Good. And then finish this up. Again, I want to see the up to written, and then just show me which way you go from there. All right. That and the notes, upload them. Stay tuned for a Kahoot. We're going to do a little quick Kahoot, and then you'll be good to go.